Yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot. I think Paddy Pimblett is gonna knock out Justin Gaethje. I, there's not much proof to it. I have a couple theories and stuff like that, but I think at the end of the day, if we're trying to power scale these people, like if it's an anime or something like that, we want to measure off feats, right? We want to measure off feats alone, right? So Justin Gaethje has Dustin Poirier. He KO'd Dustin Poirier. That's an amazing name to have in your resume. Dustin Poirier then went and KO'd Benoit Saint Denis and took Islam Makhachev to 5 rounds, and it was a kind of a war. And then decisioned a losing decision, but decision nonetheless against Max Holloway. He knocked him down once or twice. Dustin Poirier wasn't washed. He was still a good name to have, and it was a KO over a very impressive person, right? Now, if we compare that to Paddy Pimblett, what's his best win? What is Paddy Pimblett's best win? Is it 38-year-old Michael Chandler? Is it 39-year-old Tony Ferguson? Is it losing to Jared Gordon? Is it a Bobby Green? What's his best win? Is it the higher ranked one with Michael Chandler, who before that lost to Oliveira, who before that was in like a 2 or 3 year hiatus waiting for Conor McGregor? What's his best win? I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Because even if you look at the resume and you study everything and shit like that, right? It doesn't change the fact that I think Paddy Pimblett is going to KO Justin Gaethje. Now, you ask me why. Why do I believe that? There's two reasons, and they're not the best reasons, and simultaneously, Justin Gaethje has just the same couple other reasons to be knocking out Paddy Pimblett. I just think the likeliness of Justin Gaethje knocking out Paddy Pimblett is lower than Paddy Pimblett finding a way to finish Justin Gaethje. Now, but before we get that, let's talk about Justin Gaethje a little bit, right? Two habits he has. He shows up, crunches. That's a defense mechanism for Justin Gaethje, right? He did that against Max Holloway, and Max Holloway did a spinning kick and broke his nose. And then Justin Gaethje kept on doing that for the rest of the 5 rounds. Why? Because it's a habit. That's his defense. He does that. He did that against Fiziev, right? Now, let me ask you this. How did the finishing sequence between Paddy Pimblett and Michael Chandler start? Paddy Pimblett threw a knee. And if you see him, his other fights, Ferguson, Chandler, right? Not Bobby Green. Bobby Green didn't last that long, but you see his other fights. He loves that knee. He throws that knee all the time. He either half-asses it or it lands perfectly. This time it landed perfectly against Chandler, right? What's stopping him from landing that knee on Gaethje? It's a habit for Gaethje to duck down. And it could be quite predictable, especially when you're a fan of Gaethje. You could kind of tell his patterns and stuff like that, which Paddy Pimblett has said, yeah, I'm a fan of his. So I think Paddy Pimblett has high chance and higher probability to land that knee on a ducking man, especially one that shows up very quickly. He did that a lot against Max Holloway. When Max Holloway was about to throw a 2, Justin Gaethje showed up. Doesn't look good, right? Now, for kind of more reasons I think Paddy Pimblett is going to KO him is that Justin Gaethje throws powerful calf kicks, leg kicks, low kicks, whatever you call them, right? But they're naked and they're obvious. And he did that against Fiziev. He did it twice in the first round. One of the first things he threw was a naked kick. He got Fiziev, the Muay Thai expert, caught the leg kick, took Justin Gaethje down. And then Justin Gaethje kind of sprawled back up. Real easy, real quick. 13 seconds later, Justin Gaethje did the same thing, got caught by Fiziev. Fiziev took it down, but this time, Fiziev got him on a reverse triangle. Now, give that reverse triangle to someone who could actually finish it, someone like Oliveira or maybe like, I don't know, a Paddy Pimblett, who is an expert as jiu-jitsu, who's an expert on the ground. He's shit. Look, Paddy Pimblett shit, right? But I'm mainly talking about his stand-up. When he's on the ground, what he did to Bobby Green is beautiful. From a ghillie to an arm triangle to an arm bar while submitting him, while breaking his arm, while dropping elbows on his head. That's expertise. Now, if you look at Justin Gaethje's worst attributes, it would be that submission defense. Good wrestling defense, but once you get on his back, it's kind of easy. Khabib proved that. Oliveira proved that, right? I mean, Max Holloway knocked him out, but that's a different story. That's lighter man scale from a guy who's very just fucking good. Max Holloway's so good, right? Regardless. You give that reverse triangle to somebody who could finish it, like a Paddy Pimblett. He will finish it. He will capitalize it. He's gonna try to go out there and make a big splash and prove that he deserves to be there. Now, I do believe that Paddy Pimblett loses to Ilya and Armin and maybe even Holloway and Charles, but that doesn't matter in this fight. It doesn't matter in this fight. It's a guy, a young explosive guy, Paddy Pimblett, who's still learning. He's still learning. He looks shit in Ferguson. He looks shit in Chandler. He looks shit Jared Gordon. But you cannot lie that he's constantly trying to improve, keep his head down. He's constantly trying to get his hands a little better. That knee barely ever landed before, but it landed amazing because he was able to predict, and his IQ is getting better against Michael Chandler. So there's real evolution in the game of Paddy Pimblett. But holy shit, can he get knocked out? I don't think Justin Gaethje has that power to knock you out. He knocked out Poirier, but that was off a head kick. Like a real crafty, sneaky head kick. A real Leon Edwards against Usman head kick, right? I don't think he's going to land that this time. He can. He has weird hip mobility where on the clench, he just throws a kick and it lands in the back of your head. He's good. Justin Gaethje's good, but I just don't think the probability of knocking somebody out is that high. Knocking out a guy who's been hit hard by Chandler and I forgot the other guy who rocked him. He was like, "Scouts don't get knocked out, lad." It's not. I think Pim is gonna have that chin to resist it, and I think his stand up is shit. It's there. He's there to be hit. His chin is high, and let me rant for a little second. Paddy Pimblett goes full hard. He goes full charge when he thinks he's about to get a finish on you. He did it against Tony Ferguson, who, by the way, popped the nose of Paddy Pimblett in the round one. He popped his nose. Now I don't know if that's a Brit thing, if just British people have like very sensitive noses, or if I don't know. It's just he got his nose popped by like a 38-year-old, and he took him to decision. Third round, he shot on Tony Ferguson, and they got defended. He was gassed, and he was taking ground and pound. He looked shit. So it's kind of hard to say Paddy Pimblett is gonna win. While I'm being saying that confidently and definitely, it's kind of hard to say, but I'm saying it because I'm no fence sitter. First of all, people like definitive, things, and I believe in young people evolving, man. Justin Gaethje is an old man. That's why I know those habits of him ducking down, him throwing those naked leg kicks are going to be there. Because you can't teach an old dog new tricks type of shit, right? Look at Israel Adesanya. Everybody knows about his inability to take pressure and his stance switch shit, right? Imavov saw that, knew that, because he's been solved. He's been solved. People already knew that. So when he saw him switch stances right in front of him, he just landed a 2. Israel went flying against the cage. Imavov did like a weird shovel uppercut against the cage and it knocked him out. When you're a fan, you kind of know the patterns. You kind of know the probability of the next fight. The next attack and shit like that, right? I think Paddy Pimblett is gonna have. I don't think he's gonna be the better fighter, but I think he's gonna have those skill sets, the specific little skill sets of that knee, the jiu-jitsu, to be a Justin Gaethje. And that might be as far as he gets. That just might be as far. I don't think he's going to beat Ilia Topuria. I don't think he's going to beat Arman Tsarukyan. This is going to be the peak of Paddy Pimblett. Knocking out Justin Gaethje. And then I think it's a downfall from there. And Justin Gaethje is going to retire. And if I'm being honest, I said this before, but nobody watches my videos, right? Please like and subscribe, right? If Justin Gaethje wins, which he has a good chance to win, Paddy Pimblett goes full charge, drops his guard, keeps his chin high, and he could land a nasty 1-2 or a nasty punch that's going to rock him, knock him out maybe, or just start a finishing sequence, right? Or scare him or whatever, right? Justin Gaethje could win this, and he might win this. And I think if he does win this, it's Justin Gaethje versus Conor McGregor at the White House for the interim belt or the vacated belt, right? That might be a possibility. But Paddy Pimblett versus Ilia Topuria at the White House is also good. I like it. Who do I have winning? I made it obvious. I think Paddy Pimblett is going to knock out Justin Gaethje. If he doesn't, then it's all the way down the rankings for him. I think he might catch a kick and then hit him with a straight 2. I think he might catch it, take him down, submit him. I think he might even hit it, capitalize on Justin Gaethje ducking down, and Paddy Pimblett throws a knee and catches his face, or his nose breaks it early on. That nose got broken against Max Holloway, or it just might KO him there. Who knocked him out? Was it who knocked out Gaethje? It was the guy who's fighting that card also. Oh my God, Michael Johnson. I think that was an uppercut. And Justin Gaethje has been wobbled. He has been rocked. He has been knocked out before. So it wouldn't be a surprise if he gets knocked out again. And that's kind of it. That's what I'm feeling. It's a real 50-50 fight. But if I have to choose who's going to win, I have to be definitive about it and not fence it like a bedtime MMA. I'm going with Paddy Pimblett, man. I got to believe in that youth. I think the Unk shit's over, man. I don't think the crafty vet's going to win this one. I think it's going to be a retiring old Gaethje. But if he wins, I'm going to be celebrating. Paddy Pimblett has been getting on my last nerve lately. I made a video about it. Go watch that video. Besides that, like and subscribe. I've been your host, Bree MMA. Have a good day. Bye.